Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the energy forecast for October 9th and October 10th. Now, I know I'm putting this out on October 10th, but I wanted to give a short synopsis of the themes and what's rising up this week. And then on Wednesday, I'll come on live and I'll do the rest of the week and some personal card pulls. So we shifted energy, and we shifted energy from the physical experience, or a focus on our physical experience and our inherent value, and moved into the energy of the mind. We moved into clubs, which is the willingness to be the vessel of higher wisdom, of higher communication. And we moved into an awareness on Monday with the King of Clubs 8, where we're looking at how am I in my lifestyle? How am I in my mind? How am I in my communication? And am I moving in the direction of what it is that I desire and what it is that I want to experience? Am I being me? And am I communicating and expressing myself fully and wholly in my life? The King of Clubs is inviting in a leadership. It's inviting in mastery of the mind, mastery of our communication. But with the 8 and with the energy of the 8 for the month, it's really inviting in a shakeup of the mind and how it is that we are experiencing our life, and the willingness to move in the direction of our desires, our wholeness, our fullness of all, choosing life. And in the shakeup, if we were to go back to last week where we were talking about respect, self-respect, and the shaking up of illusions and delusions, our own delusional thinking, you were invited to really look at the relationship dynamics that you have with your life, with your money, with the people in your life, to see, am I where I want to be? And if I'm not, then how is it that I'm making it okay? What stories am I saying or telling to myself in order to stay in a relationship, in order to stay in a relationship dynamic, in order to live and continue to live the way that I am? And so some of this deluded thinking can be an experience that you have with your money, where you are looking at your bank account, you're seeing that you have $10, and you are in this delusion, this idea, this false positivity that money's just going to rain down on you, but you haven't actually taken the time to face your trigger, if you're actually triggered by lack, by seeing that you have $10 in your account, by facing it, feeling it, freeing it, and then choosing to have a new experience, because choice equates to focus. And so when you look at your life with the King of Clubs, where is it that you are focused? Where is it that you are allowing the mind to focus so that you can take inspired actions in the direction of what you desire? And when we look at it through the lens of relationships, asking yourself the question, how do I make it okay to stay in an abusive relationship? How do I make it okay to stay somewhere where I don't want to be? How do I make it okay to stay in a job that I don't enjoy anymore? Because as you start to ask those questions, you come into a deeper awareness of where you may be deluded in your own thinking. Oh, it's okay. I'm probably going to get a new job soon, but then not taking action towards it. Oh, that's okay. They're probably gonna, give me a raise, but you haven't heard any talks about getting a raise. And so same thing in relationships. How are you making it okay to be in a relationship when you don't feel valuable, when you don't feel worthy, when you don't feel good in it, when you don't feel loved? And are you willing to break the cycle of codependence that may be playing within your own relationships, with your money, with your lifestyle, with the way that you communicate, with your own thinking, so that you can continue to move forward as we complete this year? Because really this year, especially this month, we have this opportunity to build momentum so that we can bring our manifestations to life, so that we can actually materialize what it is that we are desiring. And so in this momentum energy, the momentum that can be happening for you is, oh my goodness, I'm seeing that there's a challenge here, and I'm seeing that this is not working out my relationship. I'm seeing that money isn't coming in. I'm seeing all of these things. And because we are focused on what is wrong, we can continue to see what is wrong. Now, there's also this reminder that you are not your thoughts. that many of the thoughts, or all thoughts, are not in the head, they're actually out here. And if they are all out here, then it speaks to us channeling these thoughts, and it speaks to our channeling these thoughts based on our own resonance, how we are feeling and where we are focused. And so if we are continuing to pick out these thoughts and deciding to play with it so that we can continue to play into a story, well, is that story keeping you small? And are you willing to come into the mastery of the mind by noticing the thought, loving the thought, and choosing to have a new one rather than judging the thought and berating yourself for it? As we move into Tuesday, we're now moving into acceptance. And so now today we've got all of these people that are coming into our life, and they're allowing us to see ourselves because we can't. They are our muse. They are our mirror. And as our mirror with the Queen of Clubs 9, there is this letting go energy today. And as I was looking at the chart for the Queen of Clubs, it really is the willingness to see and to shift through our own thinking of how it is that we love and how it is that we are loving in a relationship. And the truth that love doesn't necessarily make you happy. To be in a relationship doesn't necessarily make you happy. In fact, the energy of love is an amplifier. And if love is an amplifier, then love will already amplify what is there. And so if the relationship that you have is unhealthy, and it has jealousy, or it has comparison, or it has disrespect, then that love that is always present is going to amplify the jealousy and the deceit and the distrust and whatever is running in your relationship. And yet, if there is happiness and trust and honesty and communication in your relationship, that the love that is available, that is always there, will begin to amplify that. And so together with the King of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs, they're coming together as both masculine and feminine qualities this week to allow for you to create new foundations, create new structures in how you love yourself, how you love your life, how you love others, by letting go of fixed ideas, by letting go of how it can happen for you, and by allowing you to be more present in the moment, focused on what it is that you want to experience. And what it is that you want to experience is the feeling quality. What does it feel like to be in a loving relationship? What does it feel like to experience trust and openness and communication in a relationship? What is it to experience great wealth in my life, in my lifestyle? What does it feel like to travel in my life and to bring in those frequencies, those feeling qualities, because those feeling qualities is what inspires your next action. And where the mind comes in is the willingness to focus on what it is that you desire. And so today there is this ending quality with the 9. It is my life, my relationship is complete. It is manifest. And now it's offering me an opportunity to decide, do I want more of this? Or am I willing to create a new experience from this? And so creating a new experience from this may be this release. It may be an ending. It may be a completion of a relationship dynamic. It may be a completion in part of your lifestyle, but it's the focus of the certainty or the knowing that even as whatever is falling away, that it's actually creating a pathway and more clarity in the direction of where it is that you want to go. And so are you willing to allow yourself to think, to bring to mind, what do I want? What do I want to experience? What do I want to see come to fruition before the end of the year? And will I focus on allowing myself to create that dream? And if so, am I willing to tomorrow decide? And so we'll talk about tomorrow's energy tomorrow live. And we'll talk about, or we'll play with some personal card readings. So bring your questions. But I'm curious as to how you are experiencing the shift in energy. Many times we can feel a lot of energy in the head. We may feel as though there's a lot of thoughts. And so I'm going to invite you to pay attention to your breath, to pay attention to the body, to allow yourself to take moments to be present, to notice your own presence, to allow yourself to be here now, and to allow yourself in this energy to take your time. Because when you can be present in the moment and be here now, you can actually feel the inspiration of what your next action will be. And when you are so present in the moment, you'll find that when you play with this, that you actually get more things done. So, wishing you the most extraordinary day, and I'll see you in the spaces. So much love. Bye for now.